And killed inside an apartment in Green Valley Ranch. Denver 7's Christian Lopez joins us live from the complex where this happened, and you heard from neighbors out there who admitted they're pretty shaken by this, Christian.
Yeah, it's a big concern for people who live in this area, especially because police still have not found a suspect. We know that 3 people were found shot and killed inside an apartment here at the East Range Crossings apartment last night, and we talked to a neighbor who says that he just moved here recently, and this is all a big concern for him because there's still no word on a suspect or a motive.
I was reading that this morning that nobody is in custody yet, and it's scary, you know, especially when you have a wife and kids, and it happened so close to home.
And we know that the youngest victim was a child. We are still working to find out their age. And right now, officials are still working to find the suspect or suspects responsible. And we're going to stay on the scene and continue bringing you the latest as we continue to learn more this morning. Live in Denver, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Thank you, Christian. Also breaking, a woman is in the hospital after a shooting in unincorporated Adams County. This happened on Princeton Street, just off Highway 285. The scene has since been cleared. We'll continue to bring you any new information we get.
Turning to our weather this morning as we take a live look from our Mile High Cam across downtown. We do have a mix of sun and clouds out there, and it'll be pretty warm today, Lisa.
It will, yeah. Even with that partly sunny sky, it's going to be a toasty one. Highs will be in the mid-70s. The winds have been calmer this week. It's been so nice. Right now, wind speeds at around 5 to near 10 miles per hour. We'll see speeds up to around 20, 25 miles per hour this afternoon, but it's upper 50s here by about 9 o'clock. Partly sunny skies and about a 20% chance for a few light rain showers rolling off the foothills. In Denver, though, 75. Boulder this afternoon, you're going to be at 72. 60s for the foothills. Bailey, 62. And in Decker's, a high of 68. So it is warm statewide today. Take a look at Futurecast by early afternoon, and we do have a few light rain and snow showers for the mountains, and that's what could roll east, bringing a few potential thunderstorms to the eastern plains. Not tracking or looking at a potential for any severe weather today, but we could see a little rain, lightning, and thunder with a few of those. Coming up, I'll show you just how much warmer it's going to get tomorrow on our Super 7 day.
And I'm still tracking the big delays on I-70 right now as they're still trying to get rid of this pickup truck that was stuck on I-70. What happened was this guy was driving westbound I-70 right to the Coliseum, hit some of the construction area, some of the concrete barriers there, went in between it, and now as they're still working on it. Take a look from the CDOT camera over there, and you can see that we still have pretty big backups. I just saw a tow truck roll through here. They had traffic stop for a second. I still see some flashing lights in here, so they still might have that left lane blocked until they open it. You can see the traffic jam. It is tremendous. An hour's drive here. I calculated the drive coming in from 225 along Colfax, and then if you use 13th Avenue from, let's say, about Quebec or so getting into downtown, it's about a half an hour. It's about 25 minutes on I-270 if you wanted to use that. I-25 getting into downtown isn't too bad, and the rest of the freeway drive around town isn't too bad either. Earlier crash around 6th and Federal, or 6th and Wadsworth, all cleared up. Still looking at some delays on that Lincoln Avenue commute, trying to get to I-25 from Peoria, so Ridgegate or E-470 gets you around that much faster.
This morning, multiple investigations are underway after a suspicious house fire in Castle Rock. One person was found dead in the home. Another person is in the hospital. Denver 7's Veronica ACOSTA joins us. And Veronica, investigators are calling this suspicious. Neighbors out there don't know what to think.
Sirens, helicopters, neighbors in this neighborhood, they heard it all when that fire inside of this home behind me started. Take a look at what's left. We have the police tape still surrounding the home. Also, what's left right outside the window, you can see some of the damage that the fire caused there. Some of the neighbors here came out of their homes immediately to see what was happening yesterday. Others texting each other back and forth to see if anyone had any information. When they eventually did come outside, they all saw this. Take a look at this video that we have from yesterday. Castle Rock police say one person did die in the fire. They're calling that death suspicious. A separate person was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Several dogs also rescued from the home. Neighbors told us they'd never seen anything like this in their neighborhood. They were truly shocked.
Everybody knows everybody. I know some of the people that live on this block, and so we want to make sure everyone's safe.
And police here say they're not only investigating the death, but also how that fire started. Of course, we'll keep you updated on any new information. We're live in Castle Rock this morning. I'm Veronica ACOSTA, Denver 7.
Thank you, Veronica. Police say they have arrested a man accused of stealing thousands from Colorado homes. This morning, officials are now asking more victims to come forward. The Weld County Sheriff's Office arrested Colton Thompson and charged him with 18 felonies. Law enforcement believes Thompson was leading a property crime ring in northern Colorado, and he's suspected to be involved in more burglaries. One of the victims there, Rustin Feetner, says an estimated $25,000 worth of equipment was stolen from him back in February.
I know there's been multiple counties that this crossed over that, needs to come forward and needs to make sure that, they're, getting their properties back, for one, but two, making sure we're attaching this so that we can hopefully put him away for a while.
Data from Weld County shows stolen property offenses increased by 41% from 2020 to 21. If you think you've been a victim of this accused serial burglar, you should contact the Weld County Sheriff's Office.
Crews are starting to demolish what's left of the Element Hotel, which was burned in the Marshall Fire. They had to bring in specialized equipment and a large crane to help take down the hotel's larger sections that are still standing. A new report finds almost all of the homeowners impacted by the Marshall Fire were underinsured. The Colorado Division of Insurance says 8% of homeowners who lost their homes had full replacement insurance coverage. So that means just 76 out of the 951 homes deemed total losses were fully covered. The Division of Insurance will hold a town hall on May 16th to talk about the next steps in the process for those who are underinsured.
Breaking from overnight, the latest NASA crew is now on its way to the International Space Station.
Yeah, the rocket left the ground early this morning, and Denver 7's Jessica Crawford has been following this. Jessica, of course, we know 2 Coloradans are on board, one of them making history, and already we're seeing her enjoying her time in space.
That's right. We've been kind of counting down this moment, speaking to her all this time leading up to this. And finally, this was astronaut Jessica Watkins' first mission. As far as making history, she'll become the first Black woman to spend an extended period of time living and working on the space station. So let's take a look at this history-making moment.
3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And liftoff. Go Falcon. Let freedom ring. Godspeed, Crew 4.
And Nicole, you mentioned 2 Coloradans. The other one on the mission is Kjell Lindgren. He is a veteran member of the crew. NASA's been tweeting all morning long, and they've also have this live stream, and you can kind of see that turtle just floating about over there, and astronaut Watkins seems very enamored with it. So nice to have a look inside. This is being called the first NASA crew comprised equally of men and women. They'll spend 5 months at the orbiting lab. In the past, 2 Black women have visited the space station, but neither moved in for a lengthy stay. We spoke with Watkins about breaking the glass ceiling.
For me, as a first-time flyer, as a rookie, almost all of it is exciting to me. And there are many different aspects of it that I look forward to. But I think that the most exciting for me, especially as a geologist, is getting to look out the window, getting to see Earth from the unique vantage point that ISS provides, and being able to see geologic landforms and features from that perspective. It's just going to be unmatched.
Watkins told us that she will be a flight engineer at the space station. Lindgren said the mission is all about improving life on Earth and the future exploration of the moon and Mars.
So cool to see. Thank you, Jessica. Well, still ahead, a U.S. Marine is finally released from Russian custody in a prisoner swap. New reaction from the Marine's family and the president. Also, the Nuggets will try to stave off elimination again tonight. It won't be easy, but we have evidence the Nuggets could make a comeback in this series.